Hey everybody, we're on part 2 of the Big Mountain of Records that a friend of mine at work, Bill, got for me. Check that video out. You'll see what's in it. Some pretty awesome stuff. This is the second bag of records. This is going to be a series. And again, key thing is, there's records here that I need for my collection, but there are also doubles that will be given to you guys at the end. I'm going to have a video that's going to show all the doubles again, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do with them for you guys. But they need a good home, and I'm not donating them to the Goodwill when I can give them to you guys for free. I pay shipping, just like as always. So, let's go take a look at what I got in the second bag. We've got Around the World with the Village Stompers on a nice yellow epic label. Mozambique is on here. I Love Paris. From Russia with Love. Interesting. Kind of want to hear what that sounds like. It's kind of neat. Kind of like it. Next up, I have this in stereo, but now I have a mono. The Great Benny Goodman on Columbia. It is a 6i. And, of course, you know it's going to be a 50s release when you got that LP logo on the back there. Ought to be a good listen. Good Benny Goodman. Charlie Ventura plays hi-fi jazz. Yeah, I don't know. It's on the Tops record label. And Charlie Ventura plays hi-fi jazz. Nice. Now, this one, if you guys want to go ahead and take a look on Discogs, is actually worth a good amount of money. Matter of fact, if I would have known it was about this much, I would have told Bill to sell it and then give me the rest and take the money for himself, but nobody knew and I didn't know. This is the Barclay Stars Guitars Unlimited Guitar Jazz on Atco white label promo DJ copy. And it's in really good shape now. The coverage needs to be wiped down. There's like a layer of dust on it, but I wipe it away. Look at that. It's still a nice shape underneath there, and so is the album. So minimal ringware, but yeah. Cool. I gotta listen to it now and see why it's worth so much money. Joe Fingers O'Shea with Honky Tonk Piano, High Fidelity, newly recorded, and that's on Golden Tone Records. So it gotta be similar to my good old friends Mickey Finn and Knuckles O'Toole, I would assume. One of the great additions to my collection. I have Al Hirt Plays Dixieland, Swingin' Dixie, Volume 3. His first 4 albums that he came out with were Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is Volume 4. I do not have it, and it is in great, great shape. The white is really white. I am very happy to see this. But if you guys ever know, my Al Hirt Holy Grail is Al Hirt Swingin' Dixie, Volume 1. It's like From 600 Pier or something. It's got a weird title, but that is the first album, Al Hirt, man. That's his premiere record. And next up, speaking of Dixieland, we got Pete Fontaine on his clarinet doing Dixieland. And this one here is on an RCA Camden. I had told you guys before that I had a record that was autographed and signed for reals in 4 different color marker from a multi-Grammy award winning band, and it was signed by all the artists. Well, we've come to that point in the videos now. Check it out. Oak Ridge Boys Seasons, signed by them. Look at that. Ah, that's great. Richard Sterban's my favorite. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome, right? For free. Bill just gave it to me. And the thing is, I told him about this. I said I looked online. I couldn't find him for less than a couple $100 for a good record with all 4 signatures in 4 different colors. I said, you got to sell that. He never did and just gave it to me. I tried to not take these things from him and rip him off, but I guess I did. You know. I just got done talking not too long ago about my fan of Knuckles O'Toole. You guys might know him as Dick Hyman. That's his other name, Dick Hyman. And he also, when he does, ragtime piano, he's Knuckles O'Toole. Same guy, but look, a 10-inch Knuckles O'Toole honky tonk piano. Oh, this is a gem. Very happy to see this. That is cool beans. Now I gotta try to find the rest of these. This is volume 6 of the RCA Victor Encyclopedia of Recorded Jazz in 12 Great Albums. Really weird to see a yellow RCA label like that, right? Wow. Who's on here? We've got Billie Holiday, Lena Holmes, Johnny Hedges, Harry James, J.J. Johnson, and Cat Winding. That's good. Bunk Johnson. Yeah. Well, anyway, here, take a look. That is a neat 10-inch record also. Then we've got Roy Clark, Yesterday When I Was Young. Still in the shrink mostly. It's staying on there. And that's on a nice old Dot record label. Look at that. Real good shape. Doesn't look like it was really even played. Season's Greetings from Perry Como. Still got the price sticker on it. Normally $4.98. Our special sale price $3.77. Perry Como Christmas. What label is this on? Oh, your old plain old regular RCA Victor. Cuckoo. I do have an Eddie Arnold collection, and I do not have this one. Eddie Arnold, Lonely Again. And this is part of the Country Music Hall of Fame series. Woohoo! Look at that. Eddie Arnold. The Wonderland of Bert Kaempfert and his orchestra. I'm almost got enough of these to make his own section. You got to have 10 or more records. And so this might be the one that gets Bert his own section, which would make me really happy because they're not as easy to come by as they should be. Bert Kaempfert should be someone I should find really easily, but not so much. Another Eddie Arnold I didn't have. Well, I kind of did as a stereo, but this is the mono Eddie Arnold Cattle Call. Wayne Newton, Little Wayne, when he was younger, with Red Roses for a Blue Lady. Aww. Then, 2-record set. The best of the moms and dads. Both records are in here, I checked earlier. On a really weird white label, but I don't think it's a promo. Just white with gold lettering. Best of moms and dads. And the gem of this bag. Every bag's got some gems. And yes, I would say there's quite a few I've saw already. The Knuckles O'Toole 10-inch, signed Oak Ridge Boys. But because I'm a weirdo, this is the one I like the best. First of all, it's an artist I love. We just got done talking about Knuckles O'Toole, who's also known as Dick Hyman. 60 great all-time songs by Dick Hyman. You're like, okay, cool. 60, how many records is that? Well, it's 1 record. How do they do that? Well, because each side has some montages on it. But it is one of those records. Depending on where you start it, depends on what montage you get. As you see on the back, it has band 1, band 2, band 3, band 4 on each side. So every time you listen to it, you'll get a different montage of songs unless you really pay attention to where to drop the needle in relation to the label. It's got multi-band tracks on here, totaling up to 60 different songs. And it's Dick Hyman. Come on, guys. This is what it's all about. So, those are the records I'm adding to my collection. Now, for the records for you guys to keep an eye out for, I got Chet Atkins and his guitar. Great record. This one has on the Centipede Boogie, Peekaboo Moon. Just great stuff. Chet Atkins. I got one already. Marimba Band, Watch Out. I do have this one also. Of course, there's a guy standing backwards. I've got 20 copies of Whipped Cream and Other Delights. Just got another one, not the other day, without a cover. And here's another one without a cover. So, if you don't got Whipped Cream and Other Delights, here, you can have this one. I got 20 of them with covers. Don't really need one without a cover, right? Great record here, guys. The Wonderful World of Johnny Cash 2-record set. Problem is, it's only got one of the 2 records in this one. And this record is side 2 and side 1. So I'd say the first record. Yeah. But you can take a look at the track listings online for it. But, hey, tell you, half of a Johnny Cash record is better than most people's full records, right? Right. Andy Williams, Moon River in stereo. A good one for you guys. Leo Adio, Hawaii in Hi-Fi. It's a nice record. Again, double. Tammy Wynette's Greatest Hits. Living Strings Play Songs of Hawaii. I will be switching it out. This one's still in the shrink. My other one isn't, so the one I'll be giving away would be the other one. Herb Alpert, Tijuana Brass. Again, got tons of copies of that one. This one's Going Places, which of course has Tijuana Taxi on it. Good, so it's probably one of his better tunes. And finally, I'll be giving away Andy Williams, A Love Story. All right, guys. So that's part 2. I've got probably 2-3 more parts of free records that were given to me by my buddy Bill over at work. That was gotten him by his father-in-law. Stay tuned and keep track of what records you might be interested in. I might do the whole thing of a drawing and all of them go to one person. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Take care. We'll see you next time.